Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. You know business, me not care if them screw face, wow. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me not business, me not care if them now already hear me fun too much, too much, whoa. Them not like me not like them not rate me. Me and them no friend, me don't see you care the whole of them are even. Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Oh, not again, man, not again. Chaja, I got to get this engine fixed. Oh, shucks. Hey, like call me, bro. Hey, what going on there? What going on, Germs? Hey, I days, dog. Right now, me head hot to me, bro. Me engine ain't starting. Where me engine ain't starting? Not the other day you fix your engine. But I mean, nobody's man ain't do a good work or what, right? I want to know what part I could get me engine fixed, bro. Alright, don't say 40. I got to help you out, because you know you're my brother. Excitement. Hey, what going on? It's all about E&F General Auto Repair Inc., bro. These man, them specialize in everything when it comes to your car, your engine, your wheel, you know what I mean? Your carburetor. Whatever it is, bro, these man is the man, them will fix your vehicle. Alright, well, like no part these people, them there, man. These people are located at 5731 Cooper Avenue, yeah, Glendale, Queens. You understand? You could contact them on 347-844-9333 or 347-357-8723 or 646-972-8828. It is enough number. Well, all three them number, you must get onto them, man. Well, never going on me wasting no more time about it. I gonna deal with this engine now. Alright, do your thing, Germs. You don't know. It's all about E&F General Auto Repair Inc. Best auto mechanic them. Definitely, guys. You understand? Alright.
Me darker than midnight. Me darker than cool.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours, airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaicho Fall tour, Entori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back Contact that number 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthews 24 Hour Bus Service City and Nature Tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthews 24 Hour Bus Service City and Nature Tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthews 24 Hour Bus Service and Nature Tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year.
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
I couldn't be know what it is, man. Good night, good night, good night. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's popping, guys? Welcome back to the show, man. Welcome back to Let's Start the Things Calling Talk Show. It is Monday evening, and we in the building, man. Thanks to everybody for tuning in for the ones and threes. Hope you guys having a fantastic evening. You know what I mean? Big up to everybody. We're opening 1, 1, 2, 3. We got a great show tonight, definitely to kick off. So you guys know what it is. Like I said, guys, as you check in, please give the video a thumbs up. Please share the live. Those persons on Facebook, I'm begging you guys. Yeah, I know how we're doing it over. So we got some Olipa stuff to go through. As you see the thumbnail and the title, you guys know what we're dealing with tonight. You understand? We got a lot of things to go through. A lot of things we'll be touching on. Definitely tonight. So big up everybody. Please like up the live. Please like up the live, guys. You know how it goes already over here. So you understand? Fire feelings in the place again. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Me and me friend. Huh? Yeah, man, we in the building. Good night. Everybody all right. Boom! Back at it again. And you know it goes already. Yeah, man, Monday evening. We in the building. We holding the vibes. And you know what's up, man. Like up the live, like up the live. Those persons that is on Facebook, those persons on Twitch, those persons on Kick, those persons on YouTube. You guys know what's that shit is big as flip. Excuse. So the children them is move. Good night. Okay. All right. I'm gonna send that. No problem. All right, guys. Excuse. Yeah, what's all the nice about, man? Come on, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know the vibe turn on this, man. Bumbo clock, you and all up hard. Make you want some nice people, blood fire is. Back at it, guys. You know what it is, man. Let's start the things called in talk show. We got so much tonight, definitely to share with you guys. Like you see the thumbnail and you see the title. Definitely tonight, we're gonna be touching on like I said this morning, we didn't get to touch on the accidents that is happening. We're gonna be speaking upon that. Definitely gonna speak upon Mohamed. Core day was today. We're gonna try to get you to that. Once again, we gotta spread some love, show some love to Candy James, Lars and his wife. We got whole heap of things. Otherwise, they got child found in fire, got this, they got door, got that, they got we gonna deal with it tonight. You understand? 8:30 to 10:30 every day in the morning is 8:30 to 11:30. So y'all guys know what up. Big up everybody that tuning in 1122s. You guys know how we do the drove is tonight. You understand? Let me take a sip of my Chick-fil-A. Nice. Nice. You know they gotta but I don't know with any building, man. Everybody good? We got 125 persons up to 130 something persons right now checking in. I want to say good night to everybody that definitely taking time to check in tonight. You know what I mean? Big up everybody. Like I said, from y'all rocking with me, this is all I need. I just need good people by my side. You know what I mean? So as persons checking tonight, definitely big up to everybody in the building. Yeah, man. You just get piece of vibes, you know? Yeah, man. So the thing go soon forward.
Oh yeah. Born in the city of Cannes, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, who grew up to be a great leader. By age 34, he came to power, and with this the colonialists started to sour. But Captain Traoré is no one to cower. With a degree in science and geology, he is working on charting a different course, teaching his people to stand firm with no apology. First, he and his people started to take control of all their resources from gold and iron ore. This Burkina exercise will be no easy stroll. The fact is that Captain Ibrahim Traoré and Ouagadougou, we are inspired by you. Captain Ibrahim Traoré and Ouagadougou, most of the world's black people really love you. change the dress code for the judges and authorities to encourage self-respect to be restored. Traditional Burkinabe fabric, fossil and funny, calculating a different matrix, building self-respect and resilience. Communicate with each other, we will reach the goal. The call is simple, hold on to that hope. A better tomorrow is possible. In peace, develop ourselves and develop our resources. Speak to each other instead of tearing each other apart. Captain Ibrahim tried. Captain Ibrahim Traore and Ouagadougou, we are inspired by you. Captain Ibrahim Traore and Ouagadougou, most of the world's black people really love you. Captain Ibrahim Traore and Ouagadougou, we are inspired by you. Captain Ibrahim Traore and Ouagadougou, most of the world's black people really love you.
Yeah, man, that's what we talking about. Black people really loves you. That's what we talking about. Rising big body Abraham Chore. You don't know anything, go. You understand? All right, here we're going on now. Everybody in the building, everybody good, everybody all right. Like I said, man, we got so much to go through tonight, definitely. And you know, we ain't playing tonight. We dropping bombs like whoa tonight. See what's going on before we go any further. Remember, guys, if you guys feel like donating, you guys could donate to the channel by dropping anything in the Cash App or the Zelle that is provided at the bottom of the screen. Definitely, guys, you know how it goes already. Or you guys could definitely donate to the channel by being a member of the channel for those $2 a month. You know what I mean? You know it goes already over here. So it's right. Whatever going on now, we need some super chat. So you guys could donate by touching the dot, the bullseye that is on your screen. We need 10 super chat tonight. You understand? 10 super chats. Excuse the kids and their mother. There's always behave in the background. It's crazy. Um All right, guys, let me jump into this here, car. You know, we ain't wasting time movies. We got a bag of things to talk, a bag of things to deal with. So shout out to everybody in the building. Like I said, guys, come aboard. Let's start the Things TV for your advertisement needs. Definitely contact those number 347-801-6231. Definitely big business, small business. Business is business at the end of the day. So feel free to come aboard and let us know what's going on. I understand. You understand? All right, good. Now you guys can remember the accident in number, I think is number 67. Yeah, I think we did bring that to you guys, number 67. Um, I think it's right in 67. Hold on just a minute, guys. Let me clarify. Let me clarify. Like up the live by the time, guys. Like the live up. Like the live up for we. God, tonight supposed to be a wonderful, wonderful show. All right, good. It is number 75 hospital. This is the doctor. We're gonna go into the doctor. We get to hear what the doctor really was saying. Because like I said, the bus accident that take place in number 63 village quarantine. We're gonna touch on that for a bit because I got people that came out and had things to say definitely. So um yeah, guys, hold on. Bear with me, bear with me. All right, good. Let me get this ball rolling. Like I said, guys, like up the live. Guys, now we're gonna kick off with this is with the Birkin. The news whereby said a bus carrying student home from the inter-school athletic championship in Region 6 had reportedly toppled at number 63 village quarantine. Several students have been transported to the number 75 region hospital medical treatment. You understand? They say it's unclear what caused the accident, but then we hear it's a horse. Now, this is a doctor from number 75 hospital explaining about the whole situation. Definitely, guys, as we start the show on this level here, so you know what I mean? Because this is a serious, serious tragedy happening. A 12-year-old was life was was snatched away. Yeah, so let me run into this here so quick and get to hear what the doctor got to say, okay?
So last night, we all know that we had a tragic accident that involved the majority, 99% of the persons were young adults and children from the age of 17, 18 and below, up to 4 years of age. A total of 18 patients were received at the institution last night with different injury, which took us firstly, we had to take the time to classify the patient depending on their injury and so forth, start treatment, initial treatment, and then decide on different conduct, appropriate conduct for the patients. Out of the 18 patients last night, 3 of those patients was trans to GPHC, 2 are below 13, 14 years of age, and the adult who was the driver. The other patients were admitted here. One of those patients had a surgery, an abdominal surgery, last night. She, at this moment, is stable. She's in the ICU, responding well. The other patient, there's the next patient that's also in the HDU, which is, she's stable, but we're still monitoring her to make sure that everything goes well before she can go to the open ward. Out of the 18 patients, the youngest, which is male, 4 years of age, didn't receive any injury when the test was done, all scan. Mind you that all patients, all 18 patients have received CT scan of the head, chest, and abdomen, ultrasound, X-ray, and blood tests. It was a little bit challenging at first, not with the patient, but challenging with the crowd, and people were concerned, so it was challenging. But as time go by, we were able to manage to stay with the patient alone and do what we had to do to make sure that the patient received the best care. I must say that last night, all our staff who are on call and not on call reported on time. That's from the pediatrician, neonatologist, gynecologist, maxillofacial, general surgery, orthopedics, internal med, urology, intensive care. Everyone was here on site to make sure that everyone received the best care. Today, this morning, I must say that the majority of the patient is out of danger, except the 3 from George that is in Georgetown presently, and the 1 in ICU and HDU. We had a discussion with the family this morning. Same was done last night, a different period of time, to ensure that the relative understand what is going on with the patients. We even give briefings to the public for them to understand what was going on. I must say that I'm very pleased with the staff. It was not just the doctors or the nurses, but was the porter, the maids, the security. It was a collective, was a joint activity where everyone was making sure that, as I said, that the patient received the best care. All night, we had received a call from the Ministry of Public Health, the Minister of Education, and other persons from the cabinet and the government, just to make sure that, to ensure that we are okay and that we are receiving all the help that we need. When it comes to materials, when it comes to medication, when it comes to instrument, we had everything on site that would make our work more easy so we can able to manage the patient appropriately. So last night, we all know that we had a tragic accident that involved the majority.
Well, that's the doctor, or should we say, yes, the doctor so far from number 75 hospital, definitely giving you a piece of insight on what's going down or what went down, who's injured from who's not injured. Definitely, you know what I mean? And it's crazy at the end of the day because it's something that we need to talk about for a bit. And I'm speaking about this accident we're going on right now, you know what I mean? I don't know, but like I say, I don't know if it's something with the road and Guyanese people. It's like you get more accident more than than crime. Like, you know what I mean? Crime rate down. You don't get to know bag of more than that. You know, we love that. You know what I mean? We want the nation to be a crime-free nation. But at the end of the day, it look like accident take over crime more. Because these man of them were driving these big truck, these man of them were driving these vehicle, is not taking their time. Now we understand 67 and 70 and then place 65 and 63 village quarantine in these places is country. So normally for meet certain places, it's like Atlanta. It's like Georgia is so. You understand? For I meet any hot spot, I got drive a distance. I go to half an hour, sometimes an hour, depends on where I going. If I going downtown, we're gonna take a 2 hour. It's right, man. So persons are living like distance away. So obviously, when you're up on the road is clear, especially around the nighttime. It is clear, but still, you's got to be real observant for animals. Especially like how we hear that always a horse run into the vehicle, making the vehicle end up toppling. You understand? Them is the things you's got to be careful about. You understand? Straight. I feel that next time the sports, if any sports competition keeping up that side again, it should start like from 9 o'clock in the morning and done mostly like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. When you got day to see properly. Because next thing too, remember they don't got no light is there on these road. Anybody who going to Borbies would know what I'm talking about. Anybody who going to quarantine Borbies would know what I'm talking about. They don't got lights on enough of them road. 1 or 2 parts, when you're going through certain village, you can got enough house and everything, you can get little lights. But then you got some place, pitch black. You can't see nothing. You can't light is got walking. It's right, man. Your car light is got to there walking. So obviously, is a luck and chance. Use gaffer there on your itation. You know what I mean? Big up to Max. Maxine Johnson in the building. Shout out to you. You don't know go Shelly Campbell, just no touchdown. Big up to you. You don't know it go already. Jason, big up yourself. And big up everybody that definitely in the building. If I haven't shout out to anyone, sorry, my manners. Big up to you guys. You understand? Now, it looked like not only number 63 village. I know them place. I go soiree and all them thing. So I know about traveling and going to quarantine. I went to Suriname. So I know about going to Suriname, West Coast Borbies, and all these kind of things. Late night traveling, because you know when them Suriname bus picking you up for taking you to Suriname, it's like 5 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, man, is do them pick up. and them man start rolling so they could catch the bright light for roll. If them man don't do no transporting in the night, them man is with morning, because they don't know if them going to pick up people by 4 o'clock. Why is it picking up people 5 o'clock? By the time them ready for kick off and roll, plays bright. You know what I mean? Yeah, because for know that the girl lose her life. You know, a lot of persons saying that Toyota bus driver like he now wild, like he crazy. No, it's not only she lost her life, but it seems like somebody, like they had a teacher that was with them, because the bus had students and the bus had teachers, because of course, if they got into school sports, a teacher from that school, from that class, have to be with the kids them. It's not that the kids them is just going the bus by themselves. So right now, the teacher is in critical condition. You understand? And we got his mom here, so definitely crying out your heart. You know what I mean? Saying, yo, it is crazy. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Okay. Aces with a Sato, the teacher who was driving the minibus involved in the tragic accident that claimed the life of the 16-year-old Joanna Celine of Lemleer Village, what is it, and left 16 others hospitalized, was remained remembered as a man who life revolt around children community and the love of sports. So basically, it looked like this man yesterday. So is he right now, as he was driving the bus? Whoever saw the video, the part of the driver there, they get smashed. You understand? So it got to so toward the 1-year-old Jameer Bernard of Branton Village on quarantine, who also lost his life in the crash, had desisted the past 10 years, has decided the past 10 years to teach and touching countless lives around countless life through his position of education and the youth involvement. Those who know him say those who know him say his greatest joy came from seeing young people grow, excellent, and find their peace in the world. You understand? So it's not only the 16-year-old life that was lost. Mr. Bernard definitely lost his life, and we got his mother here. Definitely got something to say, guys. Let's listen to this.
Jerome was a lovely, dedicated, industrious. He loved sports, whether it's cricket, whether it's athletics. He was just there for, he loved these things. He was a person who loved children also. So maybe he is maybe some person associated with the sports in the school. I don't know what they call them. But he go to nationals, he go to all the activities when it comes to athletics in this region 6. And he always take them out. This is not the first time that he take them out. He take them to any activity that school has. Our boss, he does be the driver, or sometimes my nephew does be the driver. So this fateful day, it was so tragic. He took them the Wednesday, bring them back. He took them the Thursday. And the Friday morning, he came to me, he said, Auntie, I'm going to take the turn. I said, okay, go travel safe. But at the date of 5, 6 o'clock, we had a horrible, horrible news. And that was it for all the family.
When you ago?
We got the a sister-in-law of ours. She called me to say that Jerome met with an accident. I said, what? My son was home same time and we head to number 75 hospital. But when we reached there, we saw, as a nurse for all the years, it was terrible, terrible, terrible. But we can say he has had the support of all the doctors, everybody there. They tried, but God knows it's this. He is the only child for his mom. So he grew all loving. She loved his son. He loved her. Everything he would do. And he's not the mother alone. He is my nephew. But he was like a child to each and every one of his aunts. To his cousins, he was the role model for them. He could say to them, you're wrong or you're right. And they do accept him. They respected him. Jerome turned our life, the entire Lewis family, Lewis Bernard family, from that Friday night. So when we had got the news that he passed yesterday, our entire life turned around. Losing Jerome at a tender age. So his mom is there, devastated, she cannot talk, she cannot, losing somebody, our only child is very, very hard, very, very hard for her. It's hard for me even, he's not my son, but it's very hard. But we heard that he was coming and it was a horse that ran in front of the bus. He tried, but it didn't happen. Jerome was a cattle farmer. He do livestock rearing. Although he was a teacher, graduate teacher, he was an industrious person. He did all his pigs, chicken, cows, where we grew from a cattle rearing family. Where it's lady, boys, they grow from that. So I am very concerned. Our cattle don't roam on the road, but you get other cattle because especially by the turn here, you have some trucks driving, and I don't know by this non-passat turn, by the old electric vehicle at Friendship. I think the government, the minister, whoever is responsible, they should get them off the road. As if a cattle run across from behind the vehicle, it may happen like that. Jerome.
It's something that definitely gotta happen. Something that definitely need to take into consideration and deal with. Them need for. It's either these man of them who own these cars that is getting away, and these things got feel a penalty or pay some kind of price or something. Yeah, we can't afford for got wild animals running on the road at them time in the night. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. And we can't even blame this man for driving speed. Because sometimes he wasn't driving speed, sometimes he was just driving normal pace. But then the horse come out to nowhere, because like I said, the place dark. Sometimes them road ain't got no light. None. So it is be kind of sticky. You know what I mean? But condolence to the family member though, because it's crazy. Mark said, I'm so tired of seeing these senseless accidents that happening every day in Guyana. That is taking the lives of these young people. Yeah, buddy. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It is terrible. And we need to put them need to put a hole on this, bro. Them need to put a hole. Them need to get these animal them lock up. Or wherever is the case them need to do. Them gotta do something. Excitement. They got to do something. But nevertheless, man, like up the live, guys. We rolling. We rolling. Y'all don't know. This is how we rolling. We got a lot to talk about, man. We're gonna take 2 calls. Let me know what's your thoughts. Then we jump into the next topic. Hello, good night.
Good night, fire feeling. Blessed
Yes.
morning night to you. Hey, what happened? I could remember when after years, I didn't go back to Guyana. When I went there in 1988, and I went back in 2000. 2. That's when I met my wife. They had a law there where they used to pick up these stock on the street and you had to go and pay money to get back your stock. I don't know why with the law. And that was under the same PPP government. I know if you could remember though.
I think, yeah. Yeah, man, you
They
know, I
had that.
telling you, man, you know, I just say we got to get back the body. It is I just telling you, we got to get back.
Yeah,
Whereby
yeah,
them thing happening for real, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I get to find out about the law when one of my neighbor cows like the mom been seized them and they had to come pay. So if I ask for them now, they said it was grazing on the line top and it wasn't supposed. You're supposed to carry them, graze them in the pasture, but then bring them back home. You can't get them wandering the street. It's a danger, you know. Now, even if you're driving at a peace pace, you know,
Real thing.
and this thing run out at you is so little time sometimes you get because sometimes they just dash out from behind another
Yeah.
vehicle
Real
and
talk.
you know. But it's so sad to see life lost with this, man. Whoever owned this harsher thing should pay some sort of fine.
This what I telling you, bro.
You see it?
Real
Some
thing, bro.
penalty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
buddy. The
man.
person
I
got to get
hear this
squeezed
here,
little. Good,
man.
my brother. Respect.
All right.
Somebody got to get squeezed, buddy. Whoever owned the freaking house got to get squeezed. Got to get squeezed. You know what I mean? Because this shoppiness, bro. And then the government need to do something with these lights on the road, bro. Them need to put lights on the road. You know what I mean? Bro, I's fed up, bro. We got to get lights on the road. We got to, yo. Excuse me, honey. I'm holding my daughter and I can't get a car at my mouth. But you don't know, it go cozy is on the road. 6 p.m. is my house hometown, so I know it happens. Yeah, man, right. All cow and them things you just got dip on you whites when you anytime you going up them place that you got to be careful with what they're doing. You can't ramp. You understand? Anyway, we take one more call. If you get a call, we getting straight through the next segment. You guys know we're doing it already. You understand? Make sure you like up the live, guys. Like the live up, drop those donations, hit the dot, the bullseye that is on your device, guys. And we need 10 super chat donation, guys. We need 10 super chat donation. Could be anything, a dollar, two, three. You don't know. Hit the dart that is on your screen and send in those super chat donation. Okay, guys. Yeah, man. Let me get one more call. Anybody who know who from them side there and know what's going on with them side there, you know, could call it. You know what I mean? We can take one more call and then we jump into the next segment. Or we doing it, you know what I mean? Cause it's crazy, boy. This is crazy. Yeah, man.
See if you can
Hello, good night.
and make sure your drugs are covered.
Hi, Fire. I tried to turn on this TV. Just give me a second.
No problem.
I gotta turn it off. Yeah, Fire. Good night. What I want to say, right? I know, like, couple years back when I was living in Suriname, right? And when we take the morning bus and we be on the road going to the Stelling, the road is so dark that I myself just ask the drivers how they really seeing.
I telling you,
And then when they're driving, then you see nearly 50 cow crashing the street. Yeah, it's very dangerous. Very,
Yes.
very dangerous.
Yes,
I used to
sis.
be frightened sometimes. You want to take a nap, but you don't think you will take no nap. You just want to keep your eye open on the road.
Yeah, man.
And sometimes
Yeah.
the drivers them just drop to sleep. Some of them. I don't know if you
Yes.
could remember this by Mikey. Mikey was one of them. who had a terrible accident too.
Okay.
Was crazy on the road, bro.
I telling you, boy.
I'm telling you. Yeah,
Yes,
dangerous. They need to do something with them cows and get them in something. I'm telling you. Because it's very dangerous with people's life.
Straight
That's
up,
not good at all.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Thank you so
listening,
much.
darling.
Yeah, man. Gotta say thanks to Shelly Campbell for the $20 super chat donation. So we in the building, you know what it is, man. Yeah, you know? It's crazy. Somebody said King Man is all PPP people from there. Oh my God. I tell you, all the PPP people from there. It's like, this woman is talking the truth. Trust me, King. Yeah. What are I telling you? It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, y'all guys know how it is, man. Definitely we're going to jump into the next topic quick and fast. So big up to everybody that is in the building. Like up the live. Like up the live. Soon be back.
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251. Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Hello, good night.
Good night, Pai. What's up?
Yeah, Papi. There is the pony works.
I belong to the area. The boy that the driver that died and his uncle.
Okay.
And we were classmates.
Okay. Yeah,
right.
man.
Now this accident in this quarantine, one can't get rid of it because the people who own these animals are animals themselves. They don't even think about others. Don't laugh, man. I'm telling you the truth.
sorry.
I
understand.
A normal human being,
right.
You know that thing is a danger to the life of other people. And you going and sleep in your bed, you lose your horse, you lose your cow, you lose your donkey, and all kind of things on the road. I don't know. I get disgusted with this thing. When I was a police, I know people used to there locking up them, catching them stray animals and bring them to the police station. They get found inside of there. And the owners just come and pay for it and take it out. But they need to get a law that they must confiscate these animals completely as long as they find you on the road, because it's not a street, it's a highway, it's a quarantine highway. Can't see how animals driving running crash and sleeping on the highway, but we can't get rid of them. Since I know I born and grow inside there, and I gone dead and he gone left just so. It can't change. These people ain't get no education for know that I must not leave my animals unattended.
Yeah, man.
All right, have a nice night. It's such a sad story, but so it is.
I know, Uncle. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Maxine Johnson, gotta say thank you for the double $10 super chat donation. That's what we're talking about. We got 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 leaving what? 7. So as we roll through, guys, you don't know it go already. Okay, right? So we're gonna jump into the next topic. This is a next tragedy. Boy of 4 perish in house fire in Sophia. Now it looked like they had a serious piece of fire in Sophia, guys, whereby it took a 4-year-old child. We got the video to show you, but before that, it says a 4-year-old boy, Junior Anderson, tragically perished in a fire on Friday afternoon. That's Friday gone, yes. Sifi, Sophia, Georgetown, yes, side me. Um, Investigation suggests that the fire was caused by children playing with matches. I can't tell when last I hear this. I can't tell when last I hear this. Investigation suggests that the fire was caused by children playing with matches. I can't tell when last I hear a fight. No, sir. It still got they still got matches. With the Ras is this. The naked flames ignite. You understand? It matters which than set neighbors. Combustly on the fire led to the spread of flames throughout the building. You understand? The Guyana Fire Service, in a statement, revealed that the child lived with his parents. The fire started at about 15:59 hours, and firefighters arrived on the scene about 16:06 hours. So this is like how much? This couple minutes. 15. 15. This is done. 15 is what? 12. 1 is 3. 2 is 4. 3. 1 is 13. 2 is 14. 3 is 15. 4. Right, 3 is 15. So 3. All right, good. That was like 4 o'clock. And them reached there like, the Ras is this. Hello. 16 hours 6. That's crazy. You understand? That's crazy. Now they meet in time. Yeah. They meet on time, but they may meet too fast to stop the fire then. You understand? They may meet too fast to stop the fire. Because that crazy. You understand? The fire result in the let me hear this Carly. Hello, good night.
You know fire viewers. But you forgot they got matches, eh?
I telling you, boy.
Got everything is in night by your usual light or your stove, your hey, hey, listen to me. I'm gonna
You
tell you something.
the
I get in
crazy,
a
bro.
problem with a dude in Guyana like that, you know. And imagine I left way before you. And I tell the guy, remember he or certain thing, and the man still haunting me about it. When you get here and you start seasoning to the life, certain things is strange to you when you go back home or you hear about it. You're like, huh? Guys, you know, you ain't dealing with them sort of things that no
Yeah,
more.
bad, bro.
So understand, some people be like, I know where you're coming from.
You
You
said?
understand? No,
Oh.
you know, when you hear about match, like match. Cause you don't like the match in
This like
years.
Hey, Albert, come on this phone, man.
All right,
You
thank
know
you.
what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
Yeah, my brother. Hey, I know, like I jump like matches, like me near in a gypsy like matches. What the crazy? That is crazy. No lie. This crazy. No, it says here so. It says here. According to the report, the children were left in the care of a 16-year-old. According to the teen, she left the children playing and went to lie down and fell to sleep. Oh my God. Well, listen what I'm telling you, right? Today, my sleep went killing me after the show, by. So me ain't gonna lie down in the chair, try to catch a little sleep, cause I go in the bedroom. I can't remember what going on in the bedroom. I say no. Oh yeah. I was looking for the remote control for the in my bedroom, and I wasn't finding a same man. Well, fake it like stay in the living room because I got the living room TV done. So as I ain't finding that, so let me come outside. Let me I know let me go in the living room because I say I want you there next to me. But the sleep killing me so much I lie down to catch a piece of that. I know I can't catch nothing deep. Cause Eric done got me busy already. Every minute, daddy, some this, cry, some does say, what? So don't speak, man. Catch my little doze, right? Boom. Catch a little doze on, you know. You catch yourself it too quiet cause she's got you busy, jump up. She come running and she got her hand like this. She gonna take down the soda off of the counter, put it on the ground and adulterate it with the freaking soda. Doing shit. If you see the kitchen, I said, girl, you should come running. I say, one also I think it's the bathroom. She must have went. Can I make sure I lock the bathroom? I say, like, come in the kitchen. I come in the kitchen, you see the ground. Wet with drink. She mapping the whole ground with she hand and enjoy you see she skin. I said, with the backside is this. I say, it must have barely close me eye for a couple minutes. But I say that to say this. You got to be careful when you're watching children because just like this individual that was left to watch over the kids them say she went to lay down and she fell to sleep. It could happen. But AYs do. I rather there sleeping wrong them. Me and guy ain't no bedroom and left them. It's either they come in the bedroom with me. You hear what I tell you just now? When I go in the bedroom, I didn't find in the control for the TV. So I say, okay, can you go outside back? I make sure I there outside with me data. So in case anything I hear, cause there's one thing with me. I don't gotta forget alarm and them thing for alarm me. If I go to sleep, manifesting inside of me brains that I got to wake up 6:30. Once I go in me bed manifesting though, I wake up 5 o'clock, 5:30, whatever time before for dress to go to work. I don't know, it's something with me. I see for a very long time. I don't got to get alarm. I would jump up. Once it's important and I got to jump up, I would jump up. So to say that is that I lie down and I know I got sheep on me mind. In case anything I hear, I ready for jump up because I know how she stay. She gonna squeal, she gonna holler, she gonna something, so I can jump up. The main factor I put myself wrong, she. But this individual went into the bedroom and lie down and sleep and fell to sleep. This wrong bang, this zero. You know what I mean? And I hope persons could tear a picture out of the book and know that there's no you got anytime the remote control was found in the bedroom, she was gonna be in the bedroom with me. I would have locked the door and we would have stayed right in there, me, she, and her brother. Because her brother would have done the tablet or the phone. She would have got shit. I would have put on the TV for she watch it. Gracie Carno or she Blippy or whoever she's watch. And I would have taken a little nod. But once I know them dead there, I don't want it then no way far out to me reach when it's time for I sleep. or relax, cause I know I gonna nod. I gonna go. You know what I mean? You understand? Gotta shout out to Ral. Thank you for being a member of the channel. That's what we're talking about, guys. Join the membership. Join the membership, right? So she said and fell asleep. The team reported that she was awakened by one of the children who told her that the house is on fire. Who told her that the house is on fire in a peak. She ran out of the house. The fire service was contacted. Upon checking, it was discovered that one of the children was uncounted for. Oh my God. This is crazy. She run out to the house, and when she catch herself, if it's 4 children, she seen 3 alone. So when she run out the house now, and she catch herself, the house done blazing. Was she sleep deep though? This what scrap is this now? You catch myself really? Somebody had to wake she up, or else she could have died inside of the house with the fire. Just imagine. Nah, this deep sleep. This real deep sleep. For somebody gotta come and tell you the house on fire, and you run out the house in the peak. She ran out to the house. And the fire service was contacted. Upon checking, it was discovered that one of the children was unaccounted. Sorry. You understand? Charity Weir later uncovered by firefighters. The fire was extended, the fire service said. In the wake of the tragic, parents and guardians are remain to. Let me see what on there. In the deck, the children on the danger of the situation. That's so crazy though. Do not leave your children unattached or at home without an adult. You understand this? We say keep children away from cooking areas and ensure matches and lighters are out of their reach at all times. Remember too. You understand? You gotta remember to do them thing there for truth. Bro, there's real stupidness by. That is real stupidness. You understand? This wrong bang. You cannot, anytime you're looking at anytime you're looking at kids, you cannot go in a bedroom and leave them children outside alone. You don't do that, bro. You got for the in the living room with them. If it's the kitchen, you got to put something and lie down in the kitchen and they're on them, bro. Them thing can't happen to them thing can't happen to me. I telling you. Number one, me don't got no matches wrong. Number one, me stove is torn, and when I turn the hand, this get hot. There's one thing. So then got no matches got light me stove. No lighter I got use to light me. So me stove is knob. Once I turn the knob on to high, low, middle, wherever, the stove gonna come on. So persons who have gas, kerosene stove, or even kerosene lamps, or even candle and these things, Kyles. We don't know this, Guyana. So obviously these things you gotta use matches or you use lighter. So you got to put these things them out of the way. Let me jump into the video now. It's crazy. Rest in peace, Junior Anderson. Jaja.
No, find the baby.
So after the fire done now, they was looking. 'Cause remember now, if it's 4 children, only 3. So people had to wait until the fire done in order to see if he was inside of the fire, you know what I mean? On a real life level. You sight man? Yeah.
They now find the baby.
You know what I mean? That's so crazy. Ah, ja. That's so crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. No joke. That is crazy. You understand? But I tell you, in this time here, so it rough. It rough with certain things. Not gonna tell no lie, bro. Rough with certain things. It's rough with certain things. That's right, man. Anyway, hold on there. Got this person only terrorizing me, but send me mother number, send me mother number. And I telling she soon I can do that, can't do that now, and she just keep asking though. You understand? Anyway, Elizabeth Chung, Carl, Liza Farte, of Albistown and Alexander Village, Georgetown, was arrested on November the 22nd, 2025. The Benner Hill Police Checkpoint, Region 9, after she was found importing 10 dogs without the necessary permit. You understand? She was charged with importing and um, transporting animal without permit, contrary to Section 22(1) and Section 41E of the Animal Health Act number 7 of 2011. So you don't know she get this one is she get jug bringing in dogs. Me knows we should went carrying them dog though. Aside man, she carrying some dogs to sell. Them man joke she. I tell you, what this person comment laugh. That's so crazy. Anyway, let me jump into the rest of the top stuff that we got for you, man. Big up to everybody that definitely checking in on the ones and threes. Like I said, man, we got 7 more. We need 7 more. Now I saw this is traversing on the internet. As you guys could see right here, so I'll tell you something, right? These These children them getting out of hand now. You understand? These children them getting out of hand. I know what I'm telling y'all. Them getting out of hand. No, them getting out of hand. Now this is pandemic them say broke out today at the secondary school after a student who was suspected to be high on some form of alcohol and other substance started to act crazy. Oh, Jesus. Let me take a check this here.
Oh, freak. Yeah. Gabay bat. Gabay more than bat. Wow. Kelly? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wow. Oh, we want. Is one. Yeah, các bạn thôi.
You don't beat me, you beating me. You beating me. This with the rass is this by you see some rotted licks. This you see some lick. Why they beating me? I don't know. Them it says which part. Them does got a secondary school. You understand? There was on. No, this is watch your ass. Are the police? The police come for the buy and watch your ass is so.
Bye.
What was? What was? What's going on here? That's it. That's it. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta make sure y'all get to see good. Hold on. Let me get it. Make the police them fall on watch it. Watch the policeman fall down. Is with the rest is this. Wait, man. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Jaman, Jaman, you're vexing you. You're vexing you. Something bothering you. You're sick, your brains are working good.
Wait. Hold on. Wait, man. I don't know how far this is. Nobody ain't got the nobody ain't got the school. What is the police will fall down by? Is what this is. Nah, something ain't right. Why wanna we he drink or we smoke? Yeah, fire.
Greetings.
Yes, mighty.
I tell you, right? See that they got a drugstore in Guyana like wildfire, like named Mali. Must have heard about it. For these youth, man. For these girls and them using Mali. See the banner do that? The banner run out to the police and go and attack the other youth that jump.
Yeah, but it's flight.
Real
yes.
scene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
These banner just get a different energy that's pushed to them with this thing.
Somebody said Rosal. Okay. Right. Mm-hmm.
They're riding them motorbike like them going mad. Them ain't even care about them own life, brethren. A lot of things going on in Guyana, you know. It's nothing going on with these youths, brethren. Nothing going on with these youths.
Mm-hmm.
See the story there with the minibus? I mean, you chant earlier about
Yeah, man.
traveling from one state to another state. You don't know it's 2 hour driving and all them thing. Brethren, people in Guyana don't drive at the speed limit. That is drive over the speed limit. Most of these accidents that you see occurring in Guyana is due to speeding, excessive speeding. Yeah, I tell you, that's number one. Number two, that minibus had 18 passengers inside. Minibus could only facilitate 15. 3 extra passengers went in that minibus. So even if, let me say, he was moving at a rate of speed where he could have control, he would have lost control anyways because of the weight limit that he had in the minibus. That has overcrowded minibus and them thing that the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Enough different factors that causing these things to be happening in Guyana. Speed is the number one factor. I use them as another factor to
Yeah, man.
boss he got it.
Rating.
You see what I showing you? So all of these things are factors that are causing all of these things to happen in Guyana, brethren. I got in me mind as another thing these banner doing. You talk about the crime rate going down and people dying in the street. I got in my mind something else, but I won't put the E. Won't put the E. I think Rastaman, if you listening, Rastaman will know where I coming from.
Overstand.
Feel me?
Sight up.
Right?
Yeah,
That's
man.
it. Enough with these youths in Guyana is drug head.
Drug
Them
head.
drinking
Yeah.
that Mali.
Yeah.
These banner drinking brown rum mixed with Mali in it.
I tell
You go
you,
upon Stabrook on a night and you'll see it enough. Get a 500 portion and you drop it in some drink and you're giving them drugs in them. They're drugging themselves, them even drugging the girl them and molesting the little girl. Man, watch.
Tell you, I know
But
what you're saying.
nothing like
I
that
know
in
what you're
Guyana.
saying, my brother. I know what you're saying.
Playing with match is not nothing new. Since we small, we know about that. Children playing with fire is not nothing new. Since we small, we know about that. Me more lady used to burn marijuana. And she been at the neighbor in Ben Street, she been at the neighbor smoking, and I light paper. Youth, I was 5 years old. She tell me the story. She say, you make I stop smoke weed, because I been smoking next door. And something tells she, go check on the children them. When she come over, I just light a paper and throw it under the bed. And she come in the house, she see smoke emanating from under the bed. She said she didn't beat me, she just stopped smoke weed after that.
I telling you.
So I telling you, so children playing with matches is not new to the world or society at large.
I tell you,
You see
man,
what I show you?
it does surprising.
I hear you. Hear me out. I hear you. I hear what you're
It does surprising to me. Long me near the buy, long me near a fire cars by the
long
seat.
me near though. No,
yeah,
child
no joke.
light. They can't light a lighter. I remember lighters got a certain way in which you gotta light it, right? But a match is easier for them to scratch. I remember as youth, you're playing with match. Your parents used to scratch the match and burn your finger with it.
Real thing. Yeah.
Remember
Yes.
I play with match, come and see what matches do and light the scratch the match and put it on your finger. Some of them would out the match, but don't allow it for get cold and press it on your fingers. What's happening when you play matching?
Real talk, no lie.
Your ball for your heart jump out. Yeah? Like you say, these people looking at children, you got to be circumspect. You got to be on your eyes because these children quick and fast. Them is operate you and wait. Oh, you get a match. Today is a different time. It's a different era we in. The youths of today are different to us when we were youths. And even our parents when they were youths. You can't tell a youth now, if you point your finger in the cemetery, your finger gonna fall off. The youth pointing in the cemetery in front of your face. That was stupidness you're telling me.
Yeah, man.
See what I'm showing you? So it's a different thing. The foods we children they're eating, they're consuming, it causing them. Then we got them with the tablet and the TV and well, not the TV that much, the internet and the tablet and all these things. They're teaching them things. Who could carry on an adult conversation with the average 4-year-old in this year time? Imagine though.
Big up yourself, that.
See, imagine though.
Yeah, man.
See, imagine though.
Let me jump back into the video. Yeah, fire. Good. Hey, is the police. Them big fat police is always tumble down by. What? I want is what really smoke. But like Rastaman just on the Rasta Virgin say, you know what I mean? Mali and all them thing them banners they taking. If he's a student and he behaving so come me know if he's a student and he come to, I wanna know how he reached there. This is what I wanna know. Cause he ain't got no pants look like he's a student. He ain't got no pants looking like he's a student. Cause um hold on. Cause the first one start out pandemonium broke out today at secondary school after a student who was suspected to be high on some form of alcohol and other suspicious start substance and other substance started to act crazy. So he went drinking and he went smoking too. Yes, right, man. And this was keep telling people, you know what I mean? I tell me cheering them and all. Cause if it's one thing I could tell y'all, I could remember me cheering mother, me big cheering mother. I could remember, right? I could remember. Can't remember me mother and father's Rasta. See, you don't know. I know but I grade since I little growing up. I might never used to have a giant in my mouth and them kind of thing, but they're wrong there getting second hand I grade smoke or me mother might blow back weed into me long into me mouth and you don't know person might say back in them days ain't nothing. For you there in a Rasta, although you don't know grow up in a Rasta home, this how Rastas do it. It's not no scene. And I was like 6, 7 when that was happening with me. You know what I mean? Um, me sure mother always used to help our kids. Leon, man, I catch it no man, I catch it no like I used to tell she girl humble no girl. This thing is nothing. Cause my mother always tell me weed is not for anybody. But remember, before going to her saying, right? She ended up taking her to pull the joint. I had to rush she in the bathroom and soak she from head to toe. Right? I'm not saying that the weed is bad. But what I'm saying, smoking is not for anybody. This is what I'm talking about. And then for no these ban them in born in marijuana, cause I wouldn't encourage no teenager to do it. Wait until you be an adult, and if you want to do this, you. Me ain't telling you for do it neither. Don't smoke. But what I'm trying to say is that these ban of them, these things with these ban of them they're using and blending with for born and all these kind of thing. These things is trip you out. Them don't know it is is thick with your mental capacity, bro. You can't afford for then some of them, their body and their mind can't even handle the drugs with they taking.
says beer stupidness at the end of the day start happening to them. He could have dead, he heart could have raced, he could have got heart attack. He don't even know what's going on, bro. So the policeman fall down, got me laughing, but it's crazy. Hi, good night.
My brother, good night.
I'm telling you,
Your,
boy.
your wife gonna kill me every time because I'm always late. I'm trying to get to the show. I'm always hitting the wrong number.
You good, man. You good. You good. You good. Nah, man. You good. You good.
But
I don't know nothing go.
listen,
Yes.
I had to take that laugh because it. Um, I don't even know what to say looking at this little child that get killed.
Shucks.
And I know I talked to you about my grandson who's just a year and 5 months. And I tell you, he remind me of co-hosts.
Yeah.
They don't sleep. But these kids are so smart at their age. My grandson look at everything I do and he will go and do it behind my back. But I'm saying this is that
man.
it's carelessness. When a child is young like that, you always have to keep your eyes on them. They are so fast and tell you quick. I'm telling you quick. It's like by the time you turn the gun, I would never sleep. I put him in his playpen right where I'm at because I know you can't get out of there.
Straight.
At that age, you climbing steps, you're doing all kind of stuff. My heart is broken. Just and for the school child, whether if it's a school child or not, these cops know to run and lock up innocent people for no reason. Now look at the little child how he get that one tumbling on his face.
I telling you,
my husband was an ex-cop, and in those days back in Guyana, cops are so when it comes to their physique and being how you say not healthy is one of them, but to be energized and to do for somebody cop in them days, you can't no child or nobody could get a cop falling on their face like that.
Just embarrassing, but he's one of these.
It's very, very embarrassing. And you in uniform, But I mean, I don't know what is going on with these kids in Guyana today. I don't know what they're using. And that same thing that the guy talked about Mali, when I went home, I heard about it and it was something else. But you know me, I don't pay attention to those things because I had one bad experience. I don't smoke, I don't drink. But when I was in my early 20s, I had gotten my second child quick in a minute. My brother is a Rasta. And, I walking up and I asked him, I said, man, will you get out of that thing? He said, girl, get my thinking going and all that. I said, that's nonsense. So he forced me to take one pull. And because I don't like to be challenged, I if you tell me this is what happening, I want to see for myself. And the one pull, fire, I felt I was falling off a cliff, a mountain. I was laughing, screaming. I didn't even know what was going on. They tell me my husband and him had to take me and dunk me in a tub of water.
You lie.
Get me? Yes, that's how bad it was. I screw my ears. I was about 22 then. I'm 64 now. I screw these two ears of mine and I said, never, ever again will I even let nobody challenge me to that point. Because it feels like I was coming down a mountain, and you're right to say it's not smoking is not for everybody. It's either you go crazy, you run mad, or you do something. For me, never again, never again. And the heat, kids playing with fire. My husband take my kids' hands, put it on a warm lamp, and say, "Feel how it feel." Macho don't go and touch nothing hot. Trust me. But I feel for that child, man. I don't know how can she sleep and leave that child? I don't know, man.
I'm telling you, they're crazy. Thank you so much,
anyway, y'all have a good night, eh?
You too. All right. Max, going on, girl.
Good night.
I'm telling you.
So, you don't see, it's two them went fire instead of one.
There's a police officer girl and a man.
I telling you.
Both of them went down.
All two of them, boy. I tell you, boy.
All two of them.
This is shame. It's
Shameful,
shame, boy.
very
What?
shameful. And you know the next thing is, I don't understand how these cops down there just do things. They need to be trained, right? Because the situation could even get a lot worse. All these school kids around, running, coming, crowding.
Yeah.
He got a way out of them. Now, look what else fight could break out.
You know?
They just don't know how to handle no type of situation. They just
Real
don't know
thing.
how to contain no type of situation, anything going on. Whether it's a crime scene or fight like that, it's ridiculous.
Real ridiculous, girl. I know,
Real
like,
out
it is
of order
ridiculous.
ridiculous. Yeah, they need to get a grip and teach them, you know what I mean? Teach them, yeah, they need to be trained right. You don't see that kind of thing, not much going on up here and other places. Every day is some situation with these officers and something in Guyana or accident. I can't take them no more. Anyway, they hear listening.
Real taxes. I just want breaking something for going BT. They don't want beat out the demon OT. This is so. Yeah, good night.
Night fire. Yeah, again. See, these kids, right? Or person name, I gotta say that general. When you introducing your body to a certain type of chemical that can cause the body in custom, so you have a chemical reaction. You understand? Malaria, them thing is chemical. So like you have coke. Me person run crazy when coke into coming fully in Guyana in the 90s. It's like when I was growing up in the 80s and I left the 84, I didn't know about, I only know about cocaine, seen it in movie. Them time I'm born in ganja, serious. Right? I had a cousin, a big ganja man, plenty own thing and hardcore. Another one them, the one who smoked it was from my father's side. The one who want to take a draw was from my mother's side. Man, tell you, don't take one draw, cause you're not accustomed to this. You want to sit down and smoke. You see a couple minutes after, the man high start turn up in the head. You see? When you're introducing your body to certain, especially them type of drugs, cause weed is herbs. Like tea, I just drink it.
Right.
Have to be careful, Mali and them thing people cook up and hard. That's why I just call it chemical.
Right. All
See?
kind of thing. Yeah, man.
Like Mali though. That's the man that calling right. It's Mali behavior though.
It's a Mali
That's,
behavior,
yeah,
yeah.
take
Hot.
off
Cause
your
remember when you use Mali, you know your skin is get hot. So it's got
uh,
strip. This is the only thing left for he do strip naked. Cause you see some man strip.
Man, no. Is he drop kick the cap or
Bye.
is he drop kick the cap or the cap fall out?
Yeah, trying to catch he drop kick of a next student. This he do. Yeah, he run off and fly, stamped on next student.
All these things is something Guyanese in custom to, you know. All these is coming off of the internet. The thing they see, that's why you have all of them. You see that you go back to Lowland, them the bill off of what they see on the internet and become internet influence. So, you know, they run with the wrong thing. And most of the time I'm sad to see is black folks. When I see them is who running with all these negative of the internet and trying to be what they see, the person they see on the internet.
That's
But
crazy.
you know, we know what time is it. We don't have for them.
Good.
They listening.
Good. All right, that, and that. That a rotted that. I thought we jump into some more stuff. You guys know how going on. It's supposed to be 10:30 to be going up to now, but John know it's done 12 past 10. So guys, we jump into some more stuff, all right? Hi, good night.
Yeah, fine. A blessing. Blessing to your audience.
Yeah, man.
Blessing to your family. Yo, fire. And police, they could handle the situation more differently, you know, my brother. Let me say, for instance, they pull out one of them weapon body
Yeah.
and start shooting body.
Yes.
You understand me, brother? The man just take out one of them revolver, one of them service revolver.
I
I
telling
don't know if they
you.
had weapon or whatever, and start shooting. Now, the first thing they come to the collect the banner, they supposed to carry in a room body, isolated from the children them.
Sight up.
You understand?
Hmm.
Then deal with things differently. Look at how them train they run and they thinking them train could go and pushy, you know, all these things. And they take him to a room, isolate him, and deal with him differently. Find out what is going on with him, you know.
This
Now
it,
where
buddy.
they're taking him? Where they're taking him? To the station? He's supposed to be an underage student.
Real thing.
Could you lock up an underage student because he behaving bad like that? You understand? He's supposed to get parents
That's
along
it.
with him.
That's it. Find out what going on with this man and these kind of thing, you know. Yeah,
Exactly,
man.
bro.
It's bare foolishness, bro.
The man
Straight
take
up.
out a gun if they hold in a gun and start shooting indiscriminately now and killing 3-4 innocent life, taking innocent life. You understand me? But these cops gonna need to train better, my
God
brother.
know for do
Bless
better,
him.
man. Respect my brother.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. All right, guys, we jump into the next segment. Definitely thanks to everybody that definitely tuned in on the ones and threes and the threes and fours. Yes, guys. Now we're definitely gonna head over to Mohamed. Definitely court day was today. I know Mohamed supporters was out in their numbers to support him. Yes, guys. We don't know at this said moment what really transpired, but let's go through some videos that I captured today. All right, guys. This video that we're gonna drop is from Mohamed page. I think we're gonna go a little late tonight. Let me say 11 o'clock the latest. Cause you know I gotta wake up tomorrow. Right? So this segment might go little into 10:30. So if it reaches to 10:30 and we finish, go through them something there, you don't know going on. We can just go straight up to 11 o'clock. Let me just see how the time go. Cause you know how it is already. Somebody says a different smoke. Oh, somebody say he's from another school. There's what Chetty Singh secondary. Okay, this is the first time I hear that. Okay. I know you gotta be from another school. I know, because I tell you that all the pants we got on doesn't match the pants that the rest of the students have on, or should we say the color of the pants that he have on, sorry, doesn't match the color that the school wears. You understand? He have on a black, a darker color. So indeed, that is it. But anyway, let's jump into this. So quick and fast. Let's get this.
Oh shit. You know that.
I want to know what they're talking really, Ross. I want to know what them they're saying there.
It's a democratic country, my friend. It's a democracy, my friend.
The system is Speak up, by the way.
Okay, what's
system here? Speak up, by the way.
Okay, what's the rule I break? What's the rule I break?
No. What? Step.
They clearly have the.
Hear Mohamed now. Hear Mohamed now. When they can do that? There's no swearing in. Hello, good night.
I fire.
Yes, yes.
I'm not talking with regards to this accident,
Okay.
but I was back home in October and in Georgetown. Even I don't know about Barbies. I can't comment about Barbies, but Georgetown, straight up to East Bank, bare wildness. Bare wildness with these drivers. It seems as though they buy the book. They buy the book, no respect for the fees, no caution, no consideration. Fire, you gotta go and see this for yourself. I have never seen that type of driving in my whole life. And a lot of young people driving vehicles, be it truck, cars, but nobody want to wait. Nobody, they do their own thing. It seems as though they don't have an understanding of the laws governing driving vehicles. It seems as though they are buying their book. They are buying the book. So the police got to look into this matter. Stop taking people money in exchange for license. Let the people go and do the test. And if they pass the test, they're given a license. Another thing, why people to go in and buy the book, because they keep saying the police are always failing you. So this thing, I tell you, is corruption in every area in Guyana. And too many people losing their lives. This is serious. Something has to be done. Something has to be done. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Y'all can get this gate belongs to y'all. This is the people of Guyana property, buddy. Hey, look what happened.
Yes. We need our opposition.
They're afraid of you. They're afraid of you.
Y'all.
That's what they said. That's a bigger dig. Because I know more than that voted for me.
That's country vote for you, Mr. Man.
They are trampling on
It's
the
our
right.
country.
Exactly. And the win election.
We know we win.
We know we win. Up to now, Region 10.
They don't have a chairman.
They don't have a chairman. You're
Yes.
wicked. Because
And the
we want that
PPNC, give the vote to PPP.
Additionally,
And why you vote for the
in Region
PNC?
7, while we would have in Region
Yes.
7 through the elections as well, in terms of electing, the chairman. Our chairman is yet to be paid 2 months later. And the former chairman is still receiving the chairman's salary, while we have a chairman in office working every single day. That is wholly unreasonable because based on information
They're afraid of
received,
you, my brother.
the president has not sent any information, that is what I was told, to the Ministry of Finance. So no payments will be had to our vice chair and chair in Region 7. The government is wholly ridiculous, and there has always been a fight down against us
Yes,
as
all the time.
it relates to
Since
the
it
elections. And as Barra Jagdeo would have stated earlier on, that he is more inclined to work with the PNC than he is to work with us. And so because of that, because he does not want to work with us, they are putting systems and mechanisms in place to frustrate the process.
They can't frustrate
But
the nation.
whether or not they can or they can't,
Shut your mouth, man.
the power.
This can't take them with their own these people. Shut your mouth to the woman talk.
No information.
We're going to march.
You're competing with me, baby.
I know.
Right. And so I just want to say we have no information about when Parliament is going to reconvene. We know absolutely nothing about what is going on, and unfortunately we have looked at when other opposition leaders were sworn in, and with the exception of if there is a factor that's affecting that process, it usually goes ahead. And to the best of our knowledge, there's nothing that is preventing outside of the government's victimization in terms of the swearing in of the leader of the opposition. And of course, as many of you would know, the opposition forms part of the government. And so what we are doing right now is functioning basically as a dictatorship, because whatever the government says goes, whatever the government does goes. And this is not how things work. We've had the PPP in the past profess that they're standing up for democracy, while they themselves today are the persons who are ensuring that the democratic process does not take place. And we are in an unfortunate state, and at this point we would like to call on all of Guyana, whether or not you supported us in these elections, this is about the democracy of our country. And so we all need to stand up, and we all need to ensure that the leader of the opposition is sworn in. Our leader deserves to be sworn in. The people voted for him, he was elected, and he should be given the opportunity to serve.
You gotta protest her, that. The one give him in. You gotta protest her.
We have to come out and walk.
Follow the people in the street.
We have to go and walk.
Follow the people. Follow the supporters.
It's about time.
Go and ask them.
Mr. Mohamed.
And we will do whatever it takes. We are going to write as many international organizations as we can. We are going to protest as much as need be.
We gotta start the protest. No Christmas.
We will be a barnacle in the lives of the people until they do what is right.
Pressure. We need a re-election.
What did that score there?
When are they going to go back to court?
I didn't hear.
They're not going to get nothing else.
Friday.
I tell you, I'll put
Friday
that
morning, 9
again.
a.m.
At what time?
Friday morning, this Friday, the next come out. It's going to come out.
I know what to do now. We're coming out.
It's going to come out.
We're coming out in our numbers.
Yes.
Friday
Win all the way.
Win all the way. If you say you vote for Mr. Azadi, you come out and show support to the people know that you vote. You don't say fight for where you color. Come out to your numbers. Yes, come out to your numbers. We are begging. He's not begging us.
Up to the cash grant,
And we want the cash grab too. Christmas coming.
promises they make.
We want the cash grab. Come outside.
Let's swear in our president.
You understand? And they didn't win no election. They take over you. Still fighting you.
Jesus, lad. Me near with them. Me mama backside. I can't take when people are chatting too much, you know. No, wait, hold on. Just a minute. Like couple of live, we're going up to the 11. Shit. So don't worry, I get an extra half an hour treat. You understand? I be here with this brethren guys and
Poor people govern with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. I'm responsible for what I say, not what you interpret. I hear. I responsible for what I say. Now let me get some of your feelings. I don't like peace. You see this Azadi Mohamed guy? I tell y'all, time without nobody by selfish. Very selfish. Every time Azadine in the news, the people victimizing he and his family. He can't this, he can't that. Every time in the news. He don't get in the news for starting up to the PvP for the Guyanese people. You want to prove it to your watch? Azadine call out the supporters on the road, not for protest the PvP, you know. For protect he and the Lamborghini. That's what he called the supporters out. Got them in the yard and blah 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 black sheep for protect he, his family, and the vehicles. From the GRA taking it up. Selfish. All them protest the PNC had by GCOM. Never one day he come out and bring out a supporter. Now you want the people swear here in 14. For what? For what? If you can't represent the people here, show the people that you worthy of being the opposition leader representing them. You go to parliament, you're on table, not even one motion. Not even one. You're there about that smiling like you reach the heavens. Not even one motion as an opposition. You won't carry it for selling your table. You and the whole pack of them. And are you running down opposition leader? Man, it can happen. Loudy thing. You don't get swearing when you gotta get swearing, it can't change. If you get swearing or if the people vote for you, because you still gotta get a vote in parliament, cool out. What we want to see is the reinforcement. Use your influence and your little power where you got cause of the bread for protest the PvP. Stop them in the tracks from taking out the money out the fund and doing shoppiness with it.
So this man must do though. What APN you doing? Is APN you taking all the money out of them pocket and doing the same thing? Remember, this man can't do it alone. Not because he might got money, you feel like this man could do it alone. This man can't do it alone. It's each one gotta help one. Why you ain't seeing AP and you doing it? Instead of put aside Mohamed, why we ain't seeing no AP and you supporters rallying on the road, protesting on the road, or doing the same thing that this virgin suggests Mohamed should do? This is what I would like to know right now. You know what I mean? This is what I want to know, because all this talk about RB Norton and RB Norton, this and RB Norton, this still means seeing RB Norton on the ground. Is other people I seen Sharon Duncan, I seen the next one. Me even seen Aubrey. I seen Dr. Todd. Me know like Aubrey can't come out. He ain't supposed to. You know. But what I was say the same thing with this brethren asking or suggesting Mohamed should do. Yeah, we seeing AP and you coming out. Is now they coming out, but let me talk about what he talking about. Right?
For protest the PvP, stop them in the tracks
For protest the PvP, stop them in them tracks
from taking out the money out
of taking all the money out of
the fund and doing shoppiness with it.
So what part forward movement Guyana? Why them in there doing it? What part APNU? What part PNC? Me understand. You want the man take him money and he'll influence to do the people for do though. So wait, y'all ain't got no money, y'all ain't got no influence nobody for go out there too. Why you guys can't make the first move? You're talking about Mohamed. Whenever Mohamed is selfish and selfish. Here what I feel, right? Here what I feel, and I can be straight. And like we say, Rastaman is calling out and said the same thing. He said, we getting distracted because they got so much thing to be done and things ain't being done. Everything is Mohamed, PvP, Mohamed. The government make it like that. That every time Mohamed in the glean or in the limelight, y'all don't know what's going on. The most attention, the most this Jack Dio every day about Mohamed every day about Jack Dio is a constant thing. Which I feel is foolishness. But what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, the same thing what AP and you would want Win Party for do, or the same thing Forward Guyana Movements would want Win Party to do, or PNC would want Win Party to do. Why y'all don't do it? Why you guys don't be the one for show like how y'all there in the business long? Especially I'm speaking to PNC and APNU. Win and Forward Guyana just don't enter the picture. So we're speaking about these parties that was there before. Why y'all ain't doing though? The same thing you want Mohamed do. Show them that we there in this business long. See, you gotta take teaching from we. This is how we do. Think we can teach y'all how to do this thing. Why it ain't happening? No. Everybody waiting for a man make a move. Everybody talking about, hey, you should make a move and but nobody making a move. Me understand
About
really going on. Yo.
fire.
Yeah.
I think me and you that on this every time like today topic this morning and now. Bro, hear me thing. I say I would have tell you I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
For a night half there. But here we do it right here.
Yeah, man.
This whole thing here is about jealousy. Yes, I
Real thing.
the
Yeah.
APNU. They gonna come for me. I gonna let it come for me. They left him regardless what. They tell themselves they should have been the opposition after this election.
Straight up.
You understand? So they don't care jack about Mohammed. Like the lady said, yeah, I know if you see the video, where she said, if Moses was sitting around Pharaoh and then changed his mind and say you got a thing and when the Lord call him and take him, the most brutal man who was beating, helping Pharaoh for beat and destroy and kill his people, free his people out of Egypt, right? No. Mohammed, forward wind, amongst all of them, didn't expect Mohammed to get there.
Straight.
And the next thing is, if Arby is all this good of a person, I never see so much PNC or APNU, what they call now, member walk away from the party like when Norton take hold of the party. And they say one person would lie. 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6 cannot lie. And have almost the same issue with Norton. It's not a party man like you.
Great thing.
Just watch them and watch them, the politician them, and see them with the tricks. But give Jackie jacket, my youth. You have to give Jack. If this man win this thing fair and square, you can't say he cheat. But all this bitter thing going on now, PPP put Mohammed there to destroy the PNC. PNC destroy themselves. First thing is they change your name. They change your name from PNC to APNU.
Straight.
You are a disgrace to the great Fox Burnham. You understand? A disgrace, bro. Right there. See, Jack, you ever change PPP name? It's PPPC. PPP still there.
I telling you.
All right. So people of the APNU, check it out. Under Granger, they didn't have nobody like walk away like that. Under height, nobody. Come on, bro. Something wrong with Norton. Make all these members walk away. Under Corbin, nothing like that. People, check your history, bro. Let's don't be a party liar. Be honest with yourself. Right there listening.
Right.
Report come out from the EU. Deal with them things, policy things. I mean, you're really, anyhow. Deal with policy, man. Stop coming out and crying. The PPP victimizing me. All the time the PPP victimizing you. What happened with the thousands of Guyanese who get victimized by the PPP?
So wait. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to say. Right? And Rastaman decided how you need to stop doing it too. But like I said, these two guys them was friends. They turn enemy now. Every day or every Thursday, Jack Dio there on the press conference talking about Mohammed. What do you think Mohammed gonna do? Every bit move, fart, shit, the PPP is talk about Mohammed. So obviously, every shit, fart, piss, Mohammed is gonna talk about Jack Dio them and the PPP. You can't stop though. I could understand persons saying that, oh yeah, he this and that, but there's something between them two. Jack Dio talk about he come back talk about Jack Dio on the PPP. Jack Dio talk about PPP in the win, he come back do the same thing. In finale, he come back thing. Excuse me, this how the two of them got it. We don't even know if these two man them playing with. At this moment, it is what is. I just waiting for the outburst. Wherever it come down to, this is why waiting for this end of at this moment. Me ain't got time for what me head. Me losing sleep. I ain't gonna get mad after after them. I waiting to see what's the outcome. Yeah. I waiting to see what is the outcome. It's like, man, we got 10 more minutes up in here with you guys. You understand? Lifestyle.
Bang. Blessed night to you, my brother. Albert. If they don't know the history, Albert, if they don't know the state Guyana is in for the last 3-4 decades, how could they see past these rest of things? How? Like how? How? You asking this, you know this guy that talking here? Who's governor? You hear me?
Yeah, wait, so if I know he?
Know him?
No, I know he's represent AP and you. This is what I know.
I know him. I know him good.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
used to live
because
in Barbados.
it's Canada there. So,
No, he used to live in Barbados. I know him from living in Barbados.
Okay.
Exactly. I tell you, I don't see nobody be. I be in Europe and Canada. I don't be with say black people as be. I don't be a rednecks, brother. That why I tell you black people can't be my problem. I literally just live wrong rednecks that don't like black people. Literally they tell me so. But me, I okay. Whenever them could benefit off of black people, understand it's okay with them. But you see the ones that ain't benefiting from or they want business or another so, understand me, is a problem. You gotta be really smart for seeing it. Understand? But all right, they're wrong them I keep to myself. But as you now say, right? What AP and you doing? And as Albert's now say, right? Them disgrace by changing the name. Understand? Because it's ancestors things. Understand? And them change that. And as you know, asking the question there, what is it they're coming out and do? We're not saying what is it they're coming out and do, because I know a lot of stiff-necked fools gonna be listening. Understand me, whether they listen now or listening later. We're not saying what they're coming out and do now, as in we're looking for the run competition with Mohamed. We're looking for see what they're doing now, because for me and you and Robert, right now we and Albert, right now we done waiting for the next election. Done see all the murders and all the bullshit and all the efferys that can happen going down for the next 5 years, 6 years. We waiting for the next election. So what is the AP and you coming out and do that they didn't do before to educate Guyanese, to make Guyanese aware, to let Guyanese know, well, look, this is the money Guyana making and this is what's going on. What is coming out and do on the level? Let me get to Mohamed now. Where ignorance is bliss is very, very funny to be wise. How could Mohamed do something for Guyana when he ain't swearing as the opposition? Swearing as the opposition forgot certain powers for stop certain things and for sanctioning certain things. How could he do something for Guyana if he's not swearing? You know, power, all he could do is jag you, make your puppet walk all about Guyana, understand me? And I'm trying to do this, trying to do that. The man got the TV cares. Let me deal with logics. What is going on in Guyana right now with the court system and the government and Mohamed? No case. So how could the man left the case deal with pipes and road for people when the same time when he finished, the court can tell anybody, you got to come court. The same government can tell you, look, you got to deal with what's going on in court first. Every time you got to go to school for see this what's going on, the government pushing the man and stopping the man. The court system and the army there behind it. Everybody in the house fighting the man. If you tell me, after 30 years, this one man must do something in Guyana that y'all never ever see. He must be Superman. Every time you up to now, stiff-necked fools can't see that is PPP is what running Guyana. This ballad bastard Jagdio. They can't see that. They can't see this ballad bastard got the court systems run. He changing the judges and pointing what the judges he want. They can't see these things up to now. How the hell Mohamed could do something for Guyanese if they don't swear in him? How? Ask. How, make that make sense? How? How? If the court, the high court in Guyana have cases with this man, that this man have to that day, how could he go somewhere else if he got to go court? How? These people ain't seen it, the system of Guyana and the government of Guyana, shitty big man, and oh Lord of mercy, boy. There's ignorance is bliss is very funny to be wise. I hate to see people talk about it, especially all the people in me and you age group, knowing how Guyana is for the last 3 decades, brother. 4 decades, brother. Rasta man talking about he can't go home because these people run him. Big man, you can't go home for Guyana for the last 2 decades. For the last 2 decades, you can't go home to Guyana. What people really talking about? It's 20 years, people. If you don't know what's a decade is 10. 10 and 10 is 20. 20 years, people can't go to Guyana and as no tourists and do as they like. It's the same thing happening. Robberies and all these things. And the police, you got to pay them for dealing with your own case. Imagine you get robbed and you got to pay the police for investigate your case in Guyana. Make that make sense. Imagine you got court and you got to pay the judge and break this body for up in order for it win or for get out the court fast. Otherwise, it's staying there for 2-3 years. Is these things got nothing to do with Mohamed?
Bang.
I mean, understand me, they're talking about 5 years alone, taking out $50 million out of Guyana. Whap them with all this other 20 years, brother. One with all the gold. And these people still, oh, come on, man. And listen, I would not be surprised for see that the PPP get back in the next election, big man. I'm going to tell you, if we sit here and talk for the next 5 years and we got to keep talking the same thing over and over, brother, you can't see it, I can see it.
Bang.
It's not changing with stiff-necked fools, brother. Bang.
Yeah, brother. The phone is so hot, so lowy. He good. You understand? Yeah. I understand. No, it's crazy. Me, you know, it is at the end of the day, and we gonna see what we gotta see. And we do what we gotta do. Anyway, yeah, I don't know the thing already. There's a part I leave in. I wanna catch my bed. Gotta wake up tomorrow for you guys again. Say don't know. Stay safe, stay blessed. I want to say thanks to everybody that definitely check in for the ones and threes. Definitely going to be back here in the morning, 8:30 sharp for Uno. And remember, guys, do remember to we got a female go by the name of Beverly that is looking for your support, your help, your donation. The same female that called this morning. This is her number, Beverly Austin. 592-668-92 for the one. Guys, I'm asking you guys to try to see if you can help her with anything. Call her. She got a son that is I forget his really name is called for this kind of child, but you can't do nothing for yourself. She's not working at this said moment. She wants some advice and she needs some financial donation also. So call this number that you're seeing. Her name is Beverly Austin, and reason her and find out what really going on and how you guys could donate. Like she said, she want to get some advice how she could go towards with him with doing what and some financial help. So anything you guys could do, the number on the screen, would really appreciate it. Shout out to Beverly. I know you watch the show every night, like you say. And watching the show, that's what's really brought your attention, or should we say brought you to bring this to me. You know what I mean? And when you called me, you told me, I was very pleased to know that you're not the only one. They had countless people that definitely come on the show and or call me and say, fire, yo, so. Once you're being genuine, this is not to you, Beverly, but this is to other persons. Once you're being genuine in what
you're saying, because remember, there got a lot of persons that was, and I do not want people come over here until they could scamming or try to trick me in helping you, and then when we find out it's nothing of the sort. So I'm asking you, stay true to yourself and real if you guys are going to be coming over here, so, and give any help. That's why I told her, I say, you call in, make sure you let the people them know what's going on, and then we're going to take it from there by seeing who and who and who and who. So I know you've been getting some calls so far, Beverly. Persons that is watching the show right now, you guys could see the number who didn't see this morning. Contact the female. If you guys missed the morning show, you could go back, watch the morning show. You would get to hear what she said really about her son and the position that she's in. Anyway, like I said, it was a pleasure being here with you guys. Stay safe, stay blessed. You're going to be back here tomorrow at 8:30. Remember, Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 11:30. Tomorrow is Wednesday. It's supposed to be my day out, but I put in any words because there's no live on Saturday. Any live we're doing on Saturday is over upon the next channel. You understand? So definitely going to tap in tomorrow at 8:30. Definitely I want you guys to check in. You know the code, you know what's up. Stay blessed, stay safe, stay humble. Until tomorrow, I was asked to find out, Fire, is she on WhatsApp? Yeah, she's on WhatsApp. She's on WhatsApp. Yeah, she's on WhatsApp. The same number that you're seeing, this same number here, you could get her on WhatsApp because that's how I got she. I got she on WhatsApp. That's why I called her to let persons get a chance to give her a helping hand. You know what I mean? So you could link her on WhatsApp, Shamin. You understand? So once again, thanks everybody for coming out. Remember tomorrow we back here at 8:30. Stay safe, stay blessed. Your boy Fire Feelings, aka Mr. Let's Start the Things. See you guys. We out.